Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about how to wear your scarf without having to wear an underscarf or bandana or a ninja under it. So the most important thing about wearing a scarf without an underscarf is choosing the right scarf. So it's very important that it is long and that it isn't really slippery. Like this scarf, for example, as you can see, once you just put it on your hair or just your head, it will just fall off really quick, and you want to avoid those scarves because they won't really sit perfectly on your head. Instead, go for something a bit similar to this. Now, I'm not an expert in materials, but I think that this is some sort of very thin cotton, and I think this is great. It is a long scarf and it isn't very slippery, so you just go after the scarf that isn't really slippery. Reasons for why you may not want to wear an underscarf can be maybe you can't find any in your area, or you just think they are uncomfortable. If you think they are uncomfortable, like this one, I'm not a huge fan of it, usually because whenever I wash it, it's super tight and I kind of get a headache and my ears will hurt. Instead, I iron them so it gets a bit wider and then I can be able to use them. Anyways, so choosing this scarf is basically most because of the length of it. And the most essential part whenever you want to make a tutorial or wear a scarf without an underscarf is just creating one, which is why you need a long scarf. By creating your own underscarf, and obviously I will have to wear my own underscarf throughout this video because I don't show my hair, but if we imagine I'm not wearing this underscarf, you will be able to sort of create your own underscarf by take both those apart and cross them from behind. Just gonna lift it up a little bit. And this is the essential part of wearing your scarf without any underscarf. Then you will have those parts to work with. Let's start with the first tutorial looking like this. So you want to take this short part, bring it and then I have this long part that I actually can work with. So I'm just gonna grab it and I will just wrap it around my head once or twice if you have a very long scarf. So you can actually be able to just pin it right here now, or just like me, put it inside. Or you can, here comes the fun part, because you can actually do whatever you want. You can also put it back here and pin it and pin those parts. So you kind of have this long material coming from behind if that's what you want. You can also do it a bit differently. Grab it here and make a funny crisscross thing up here. And then you will have this style looking at you. If you want more coverage, let's go a little bit back. Then, just gonna open this. Then you will take this part and you want to make this longer. So, you open your scarf and you make this short side here just a slightly little bit longer and take them from behind once again. And now you have some extra material here. You just want to keep this down and you can work with this only instead. Now, as you can see, this will be shorter, but it doesn't really matter because now you have this extra material down here which you can use for coverage. You can just pin it from behind. I'm just gonna put it under the other scarf, and you will actually have a really nice scarf still with coverage. Another great way of wearing your scarf is by placing your head on the middle of the scarf and take both parts from behind once again. Create this underscarf looking thing. Then you take one of your sides and flip it from behind, a bit like a hoodie. The other side you can actually just pull up here, and you don't want to take it from the corner, you just want to make it a bit tight, and now you can pin it. Right up here. So you have all this material coming down here, and you also have something from behind. You can actually put it all back or in the front, and you can also pin those two parts. You can also feel free to, play with it up here, maybe just drag it, create a triangle up here and pin it, or take this and create a fold and pin it right here. I think I'm gonna go with the fold. And that will be the finished look. Something similar to the last one is to still have your head on the middle of the scarf and just take one of the sides and bring it up to half your head up here and pin it. And then take the second side, and you want to try to hide the pin up here, so it will come like this, and then you just pin it. You'll also pin those two parts for some extra coverage. And then we will have this. Of course, turbans is also a great way of wearing your scarf without having an underscarf. You just do the same usual. Bring it from behind. Now, this scarf is probably too thin if I didn't wear anything under it, so you might want to go for something thicker or even make 2 layers of it. Once you've created the underscarf, you actually can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna do something up here, make a knot, and make another knot actually. And then you can just play with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will be back soon. Bye!